How's it going, YouTube? Pastor Hits here. Back to another PSA return video, and probably going to be the last one for a while. I don't have any more orders currently submitted for PSA. Also, part of this video, going to go through some of the stuff I've been getting ready to send away. But quite honestly, most of it I'm waiting until hopefully submission prices go down. I kind of just feel like it's not worth it to pay, what is it, $19 right now for 2022-23 sports cards, and like $25 for cards before that. But anyway, we'll talk about that in a minute. Right now, we're just going to go through this PSA submission. So something I bought years ago. Big fan of this cartoon, and watching it years and years and years ago. But these are going to be the Topps did a set, and usually don't like the I guess you could say, like, I'm not gonna say I don't like. I hate the Topps Now brand. I absolutely hate it. If you like it, fine, but the whole like print to demand idea just really just does not sit well for me. I like cards in packs. Now, that being said, this is a little bit hypocritical because, these were kind of a print on demand product, but I want to say they were just sets. So you would get you would order I think I ordered like 10 of these sets, maybe even more, maybe like 20. And it was like 20 cards in the set. But you would get, what was it? Man, this was years ago. It was like 2021 or 2022. I don't know. Let's look at the first one and see. Yeah, so it was 2021. It was Topps on Demand. So it's not really like their Topps Now brand. So they do this sometimes when they do like a collaboration or something. So you would order the sets, and then you had a chance to get, I think you got one parallel in every single set. And I ordered I think 2 orders of 10, and I actually got a 1 of 1, which was a Team Avatar picture, which I think I have that card here. That card type, I actually sold that card on eBay. It was like $4 or $5 grand. People were bothering me about it for years, and I just figured, whatever. But anyway, starting off, we got Aang. These are all the top Avatar: The Last Airbender series. Really popular cartoon. I really liked it. It was a really, really great story. This has been out since like early 2000s something, I think. I want to say Avatar: Last Airbender is, shoot, that cartoon's probably almost 20 years old now. But really cool. So Aang, PSA 10. I went through a lot of these, though. I have sets of this up on eBay right now. But another Aang, and I'll be selling any of these doubles, putting them in the eBay store. Then, okay, so that's Avatar State Aang, and then here's regular Aang. So they always don't. I hate it when they don't return them to me in the order that I sent them in, but whatever. So here's Aang, just regular, cruise around in his airball. That's a Gem Mint 10. Then we have another of Aang. I think I sent 2 of each of, mainly the main characters, like Aang. Then you got the Team Avatar here. Anything that was like Team Avatar, anything that was Aang, anything that was like Saku, and then you had the parallels. Like this one was the 25, so you get 1 parallel per set. So unfortunately, I meant 9 there. I kind of felt like a lot of the parallels, there's like blue, green, and red in here. Red was the 25, green's to 50, and blue is to 99, I want to say. And then there's black to 5, which I got an Appa, which I think I sold that. And the 1 of 1 is like this crazy, and there's video out here on my channel. It's like years ago, but it's like a it kind of looks like it's like a rainbow colored. It looks really neat. Like it's kind of like this color all over the card is really neat. So whoever bought that, yeah, great card. But I couldn't say no to like $4 or $5 grand. I can't remember what it was. But anyway, Ty Lee, 9, and I think I graded most of the parallels. Here's another 9, Again, shifted to the left. Unfortunately, I figured that would get a 9, but I wanted to get it graded anyway. Then there's so you can kind of see the difference in centering there. It's really unfortunate, but another 10. I kind of figured when I sent this in, I figured that the base cards would probably do a lot better, and it looks like they are. They're getting all 10s. So here's another Aang. Oh, this is a blue one. Okay. Oh, they were to 149. That's what it was. Okay. One of the first parallels I ended up getting. And this one actually, from a centering issue, looks great. I don't know what the problem was with it. I mean, on the back, PSA can be 70-30 on the back. So then we got nice one here. Okay, that's cool. Team Avatar. The 3 main characters. That's pretty cool. Who knows if that's going to fit on the... There we go. So that's pretty cool. I was hoping for that one. That's one of my favorite ones. Then we got another Aang. This one's to 50, the green parallel. PSA 9. Very cool. And yeah, I hit a lot of Aang. Well, I had 20 packs, and you get a parallel on each one. So it's, I hit 20 parallels, and there's like, 2 Aang cards, 2 Team Avatar cards, I want to say. So the odds of you hitting Aang is pretty... Something with Aang on it is pretty good. Then we have Katara. Another PSA 9. And then Appa. Appa got the 10. Cool. One of my favorite characters in the show. He's just awesome. And then, let's see, Zuko. That was a 9. Some of these, the centering on them is really good. So it must be something else with some of these. But I don't know. Mai got the 10. I thought that one was in really good shape, which is why I sent it away. But I'm not too attached to that card. So that might even be listed on eBay. And then Jet. Jet got a 9. It was only in a couple episodes there. But very popular character, I believe. We got Team Avatar. That's the one that I pulled the 1 of 1 of that. That was a really nice looking card, but it wasn't worth it to me to keep it for that much. So, and it's probably gone down in value now. I mean, with those were COVID prices. So, another one of those. Gem Mint 10. Very nice. Then we got Toph. Forgot about her. I feel like Toph should have been on the Team Avatar one. I mean, it really is those 4. I get that's the initial team for a long time, but Toph definitely. And then, I mean, I don't know, Zuko joined later, so it's kind of putting him in there, kind of, I don't know. Then we got another, is this base Katara? Yeah, 10. Very cool. And then another Aang. Which one is this? The 25, got the 9, unfortunately. Oh well. Maybe shifted just a little bit. I kind of feel like that's within 60-40, so I'd like to know. That is the only downside to PSA. You just don't know what the issue is. It could be centering. It would be nice if they did like grader notes. Now, okay, I kind of see now you can, I guess it's kind of shifted down the centering maybe, but I don't know. But anyway, I'm pretty happy with that, for my PC items, like 10 or 9, that I'm not going to sell anyway. I don't really care. So anyway, we have also second part of this video, as I said, was going to be I was going through a lot of my stuff and figuring out what to send away to PSA. So I'm working on the PSA set registries for One Piece. So I already bought some of these cards, but I'm going to go ahead and grade the raw ones that I bought anyway, just so I could finish out the PSA set registry and get like the #1 rating. It's kind of cool to get into that. So I've been putting together the One Piece alternate art sets from OP01 and OP02, so that's been fun. There's not very many. There are soccer sets and F1 sets, but they're kind of like, I don't know, it's weird, but anyway, it's nice to have all that stuff in your inventory. So we got Jack, one of the cheapest alternate arts from OP01. 4 of Frankie, which I should have sent away. These are the super pre-release version. They have the gold on it, which I think going forward, if One Piece really sticks around, The super pre-release stuff is going to be like, it's considered like first edition. So kind of like the pre-errata cards. Like they corrected some errors on OP01. Like there's the first printing with certain wording, and then they changed the wording on subsequent reprints. So I think that the cards that came out first long term will be more expensive. Then we got some Disney 100 stuff that I had laying around. We got Elsa, Donald Duck. I just did like some of the more popular characters, Lightning McQueen, Pinocchio. That was just because it was a die cut. Then we got Aurora, Sully, Mickey Mouse. This does have a print line on it. I was gonna sell it on eBay. I actually did have it on eBay, but I'm going to go ahead and grade it. So I did get a PSA 10 with the other one, but that's on eBay right now. Elsa, bought this because of my niece. Going to get it graded, see how it does. And then we got some Doctor Who stuff. Gosh, I'm into too much stuff. I love the Doctor Who show. So we got David Tennant's autograph. This is all from the archive box. Billy Piper and Christopher Eccleston, who was the 9th Doctor. He was the 10th. So can't wait for Matt Smith to sign. Hopefully he does. Then we got Liv Tyler from Lord of the Rings. I have a redemption for Orlando Bloom that I'm waiting for them to fill. And then I'd like to get Gandalf and Aragorn at some point. So that would be cool to get those. Then we got some sports stuff. So I was going through a lot of my cards and found some nice stuff that some of these things, they're more like PC items, and some are more like I just had a lot of them and I'd probably get them graded at some point. First, we got a Beam Team, Michael Jordan. I got into collecting basketball cards in like the mid 90s, I guess, for a few years, like really getting into it. I don't have a lot of it left over. I really wish I did, but one of the cards I pulled was a Beam Team Michael Jordan. It does have some surface issues. Like there's a little like tick over here. I don't think this will get more than a PSA 6 or 7, but I wanted to grade it anyway. Then we got a lot of people's goats. Lionel Messi from 2016 Donruss. This is the gold version. Not that rare, but I think it's rarer than the hollow and silver in it. Then we got a lot of Vinny Jr. stuff. Vinny. I did so many 2018 Donruss case breaks with Cyrus over Soccer Breakers. That's the silver press proof, and then we have just the regular paper. Lots of Vinny. But again, I'm not paying $25 a pop to grade each of those. That's just way too expensive. Like the problem with that is if you get a PSA 9, say I got a PSA 9 on one of these and I paid $25. I don't know if I could get $35 selling that card, so I'm losing money. It just doesn't make sense. Now, if I'm paying $15 a card, honestly, yeah, 10 to 12 would be ideal, but I don't think they're going to get there anytime soon. But essentially what they've done is they've taken profit margins away from collectors. So luckily I have a good job, so I can essentially stay in the hobby. But there's a lot of people that are in the hobby that essentially buy cards, and they'll buy a box of cards in the past. You rip it, you keep what you want in your PC, you sell the rest of the cards to kind of recoup some money back, and then put that back into the hobby. Well, you're not able to do that anymore because grading fees are so high. So 1, box prices are so high. 2, grading fees are so high. So it's like where it used to cost you maybe $200 to get a box and then $10 to grade those cards, you could turn around and sell them for $30, $50, recoup your money. Now it's $500 to buy a box. So your price increase, I'm just speaking hypothetically, like not all boxes are that much. And then it costs you $25 to grade, and you might not be able to sell that card for $50, but if you get a PSA 9, nobody's going to want that card for probably even less, probably for even what you paid to grade it. So that's the big problem in the hobby right now. The only people that are really winning in this hobby at the moment are the card manufacturers, the grading companies, the auction houses, and the breakers, and distributors to a certain degree. But Fanatics is kind of taking a lot of them out of it too and selling directly to people. The hobby's just changing a lot. It's becoming so breaker focused. And like, for example, I wanted to buy a case of Select La Liga. It's got Real Madrid, it got Barcelona in there, but I'm not paying $6,000 for that case to rip it when I probably spent about $2,000 on breaks, and you can kind of see some of the stuff I got here. You know, I'm contributing to one of the problems, which is breakers, but I don't see any other way out of it. So you got Power Surge Ronaldo from Aficionado. This is just going through a lot of my Real Madrid stuff. Karim Benzema from Black Gold, really awesome card. I had 2 to 99, but they had surface issues on them. But this is from Gold Standard. This is one of the first sets that I got into collecting soccer, and I was going through my cards, and I had 2 Rodrigo, which these are rookie cards, I believe. And then you have the 2 Rodrigo from Chronicles from 2019, 2020. The Gold Standard from 2019-20 is 2. They just don't have a rookie card symbol on it. So this was the Pitch Series 3. Which one was it? I think it was Pitch Series, right? I thought it was. I thought they had that on there. I don't know, but they had levels of them. 1, 2, 3, and 4. I think 4 was the hardest one to hit. It was like, I want to say, what's his name from Arsenal? Saka was like 4 or something like that. So then we got Eder Militao, best center back in the world. I know some people probably disagree with me on that, but I think he is. Then we got the rookie ticket in Militao, which I want that for my own PC. Now this is when it gets into stuff I was breaking. I actually did open up a box of Donruss, the fat packs, and got this Valverde to 25. He kind of it's probably going to get a PSA 9 because of the centering top to bottom, but it is what it is. It's a PC item. I just want it encased. And then Chouameni, who unfortunately got hurt this year, but that's the 25. That's the purple Mojo version, which I'm not a huge fan of the Mojos, but so all right, now Select, and this is where I even still have some more stuff coming, but I'd have to go and figure it out. I think I spent about somewhere probably around $2,000 on Real Madrid in breaks, and this is just not Real Madrid team, but like specific players. So I was going for Zidane, Modric, and Camavinga mainly, and then some of the spots like Cruz were really cheap. So we did join 3 breaks for Zidane. It was like $400 a piece. I hit 2 Zidanes. One was this Zidane here. I have it in the top loader now, but I'll probably move it to a card saver when I send it. I just didn't want it in a card saver for a long time because I was afraid it would pinch the sides. I might even send it in this. Sometimes PSA recommends actually using a top loader for something like this, but I don't know. I've sent stuff like this in card savers before. Then the big boy, Zidane to 10. Hit this with Soccer Breakers. This one I hit with what's his name? Golden Gold Breaks. So that's Roman over there. So hit me that. And then the UK Soccer Breakers FC hit me that. Unfortunately, as it's well known, the Zidane auto is upside down, but I really don't care. With that sort of auto, it doesn't really matter. They did correct that in the Serie A release, so that's kind of cool. Then we got Cruz tie-dye. Very awesome card. Those are the 35. Another thing about this is weird. Like sometimes the 1-of-1s are tie-dye. Sometimes the 1-of-1 of gold. It's really weird how they did it. Then we got a Tiger Stripe of Modric. Very cool in there. Modric to 75, which this is one of those cards I would never send in unless it was like, $15 or something. I'm not paying $25 for that. We got a Future Stars of Camavinga. Really big on him. This is the 10. It does have a small like print line like around here, but I want it for my personal PC, so it's getting graded. Then we got the Visionaries. I'd have to see what other Real Madrid there are. I want to say there's a few more, but I hit Camavinga in a break. I hit Courtois in a break. And then a lot of people probably saw this one on Instagram. There was no way I was paying $450 for Ronaldo and break. Now, you can't hit his stained glass, which is a case hit. You can hit this visionary. And then there's his autos, but his autos are really hard to hit in it. I got this on eBay for a little bit over $200, so I was happy with that purchase. And actually, somebody hit it in a Leighton break, weirdly enough, because it had a Leighton sticker on it. And then the last item was like, I kind of got into U.S. women's national team stuff. Joined a few breaks of this. Some good, bad. Trinity Rodman, I think she's going to be a star this summer. Sorry, dog hair. A little bit late on submitting these, so I'm going to miss the World Cup as that comes out, like what, end of June or something? So we'll see if I send these in. You got Trinity Rodman. This one's to 25. Got Mallory Swanson. She got hurt, like messed up her ACL. I think she tore her ACL. So that's a kind of, we'll wait and see if we grade that. And then we got another Rodman to 99. She's obviously going to be really popular. She's a really good player, and she's Dennis Rodman's daughter. Sophia Smith, which is Kenny Smith's daughter, and she's a really good winger as well. And then this one I'm probably going to wait on. We got which I think is probably one of the better players, but unfortunately she blew out her knee last year. Playing for Lyon over there in Europe in France, the French league, who is like, they're like the Real Madrid of the Champions League for female soccer. They've won like 8 or 9 titles or something like that. It's crazy. But anyway, I think she's going to Chelsea. So she just said that her rehab doesn't have her. She's basically not going to be back in time for the World Cup. So she's going to miss out on the World Cup, which that really sucks, especially for anyone collecting her. It actually might be a good time to pick her up because she's just, her stuff. I saw a card of hers at 25 the other day go for like $11. Yeah. The only bad thing about these is every single Macario card that I see parallel is off center. Like, so bad. So it's kind of like, well, I hope I get a 9 kind of deal. Like even this, like look how shifted to the right it is. And then I have a red one here. This is to 165. So I'm going to hold off grading those, but, we'll see how it goes. But definitely the sports stuff, I'm going to wait until they have another special because I'm not paying $19 a card. I think that's too much. They do have a TCG one going on right now, so I might send this stuff along with a bunch of other stuff, but we'll see. Haven't really decided yet. I do have a lot of, man, I should have grabbed these. You know what? Actually, I am going to pause it. Like, I can't pause the video, but. So sorry about that. That was kind of weird. I meant to grab all this. So a couple of other TCGs. This all stuff I prepped the last few days. These are stuff that was just waiting. TCG Nami Alternate Art Ace these are from Paramount War. I got a second Edward Newgate White Beard, and then this big one Manga Ace, which is the last card I need to complete my registry set for the alternate art set for Paramount War. This one actually, I opened up 2 cases. I did not pull it. I had to pay eBay, which kind of sucked, but it is what it is. And then I really love these cards. This is another soccer thing. It's like these WCCF, these cards of like Messi. I've graded a lot of these before and done videos on them, but they're just absolutely gorgeous cards. They're refractors and just really cool. They're very small cards. So if you look at like, here's like a regular size card compared to them. So they're not really that popular in the hobby, but I just love them, so I collect them. I think they're just great images. The refractors got a lot of messy in here, just epic cards. I think they're so cool. They're like, and they're really cheap too. You can pick these up for like 20-30 bucks, sometimes cheaper. I mean, just really cool. Now it's a game, so but and then we got Ronaldo, my goat. Just iconic. One for Man United. This is a pretty old card, I think. I want to say. Look how young he looks. Jeez. Greatest players, Ronaldo. You got that right. And then this one's from like 2015-16. I have this one already graded. I want to say it's in a PSA 10, but I wanted to get another one. And then a couple more girl stuff that I had. Wow, I hit 2 of those Chouameni? I didn't realize that. And then Kaboom, Vinga Boom. I hate it when they say that. And then Ronaldo to 99. I think I got that in a break too, so I don't know. But I'll be holding off on all of the sports stuff for now till they do better specials. I'm not paying $19 a card. I think that's just tragedy. And I don't really recommend the other grading companies, BGS. I mean, a lot of people like SGC. I get it. CSG. I'm a PSA guy. I like the set registry. I like having consistency in my collection. I do have some BGS stuff, but it's not very common. But anyways, that's kind of where I'm at in the collecting world. I just kind of wanted to have a kind of talk about my thoughts of the hobby, go over my latest PSA return, and kind of give an idea, in my opinion, on the hobby right now, where we stand from a grading standpoint, and where the hobby just stands. I think they're just sucking more and more money out of collectors. Like I feel like that's kind of the direction of the hobby, and it's kind of sad to see. I think it hurts everything because it's cyclical. If you can't buy these products from them and then resell some of the stuff, and I know some people really just take advantage of that, but if you can't recoup some of your money and put it back into the hobby and buy other PC items from other people and let them recoup money at all, it kind of just becomes dead money at that point. If I'm spending $500 on a box of cards and I can only recoup like $100, that's $400 of dead money that's with Topps, or that's with Panini, or that's with whoever, and it's dead money. It's not, say, if I can get that money back, I can say, oh, I'm going to buy this card from you because you're a Messi fan and you want to sell Ronaldo card to me, and because you want to buy a Messi card. I buy the Ronaldo card from them, they buy the Messi card, great. But the way the hobby is working now, it's just dead money and you can't recoup it, and it really sucks that it's kind of gotten their way, but it's just the way it is. So anyways, please like and subscribe. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see y'all in the next video.